Have you ever found yourself wide awake between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., gazing at the ceiling, pondering why your body refuses to surrender to sleep? For older women, this is not merely a trivial inconvenience. It is a significant signal from your body, conveying crucial insights about your health, emotions, and even what lies ahead. And here's the twist. Many individuals are unaware that awakening during this period may indicate that something significant is unfolding within. In this video, I will unveil 5 impactful strategies designed to illuminate the reasons behind this phenomenon and transform those sleepless nights into serene moments of insight and tranquility. Stay with us until the conclusion, as the 4th piece of advice is often overlooked, and it may hold the secret to achieving improved sleep and a healthier version of yourself. These insights are supported by research and will enhance your sleep quality, increase your energy levels, and elevate your emotional health. If you've been dealing with those annoying late-night awakenings, you'll want to stick around and watch this video until the end. I will share straightforward and impactful methods to soothe your body, clarify your thoughts, and discover inspiration during those serene, early moments. Don't merely endure restless nights, let's join forces and reshape your sleep patterns for the better. So find a cozy spot, and let's explore these life-changing steps that might revolutionize your sleep experience for good. Believe me, the answer you've been seeking is only moments away. I suggest you subscribe and turn on the notification bell to ensure you catch all the videos as they come out. Your encouragement is truly appreciated, and if this video resonated with you, consider liking and sharing it to help me keep sharing these important insights. If this video resonates with you, feel free to leave a comment. 1. If you have any feedback, please comment with a 0 to help me understand how I can enhance and create better videos for you. Let us commence. 1. Rather than trying to force sleep, consider this alternative approach. Picture this. You are abruptly stirred from slumber in the stillness of night, your body weighed down by the lingering traces of dreams, yet your mind? Fully alert. The clock catches your eye, and a surge of anxiety envelopes you as the glaring red or blue digits display 3:17 a.m. Your heart races with anticipation. Alas, here we go once more. The haunting anxiety settles in like a long-forgotten companion. You've experienced this place before, haven't you? The spiral commences without delay. Your thoughts are in a whirlwind. If I drift off now, I can still catch a few hours of rest. No, hold on, it's past the point for that now. Perhaps just a single one. Oh dear, why is sleep eluding me? Your heart races within your chest. Your ideas hum with the energy of a lively hive. As you strive with increasing intensity to return to the realm of dreams, the task grows ever more elusive. Does this resonate with you? The urgency? The irritation? I completely understand that sensation. You're not by yourself in this journey. Rousing from slumber in the wee hours, particularly between 3 and 5 a.m., is a phenomenon more prevalent than many might think. Surprisingly, this isn't the end of everything as we know it. However, there's a twist. As soon as you begin to feel that wave of panic wash over you, descending into a mental chaos over your sleeplessness, you're only compounding the issue. It's akin to igniting a blaze that was never meant to be sparked. Let's pause to consider the reasons behind this occurrence and, crucially, how you can alter the trajectory of your evening. Attempting to force yourself into slumber is much like trying to grasp something that slips through your fingers. It's akin to trying to manage a chaotic situation with an added layer of complexity. It's not just annoying, it's utterly pointless. As you lie there, fists clenched, silently urging your body to surrender to sleep, you find that your mind remains restless. You're sparking a tempest. Stress inundates your being, bringing along cortisol, the bane of restful slumber. Cortisol acts as your body's inherent wake-up call, signaling that you're alert and it's time to confront the day, regardless of your feelings about it. It's that persistent whisper that insists, don't even consider drifting back into slumber. Your mind is active, and you're not finding any peace. And before you realize it, your nervous system is functioning at full throttle, making you feel more energized than when you first awoke. What's truly ironic is this. The harder you resist slumber, the more elusive it becomes. Why not put an end to the struggle? Why not transform this late-night interruption into something much more bearable? Maybe a fleeting moment of tranquility, or even more ideally, a chance to create something meaningful. It's time to rethink our approach to this matter. First, rise up and shake off that sense of defeat. I understand, it's alluring to remain in that place, feeling powerless, with your eyes wide open in the shadows. However, refrain from doing so. Rise with care. There's no rush to abruptly shake off sleep and dive headfirst into the day. A simple adjustment in your posture can communicate to your mind that you're not succumbing to hopelessness. You possess strength. You're just changing direction. Now, inhale deeply, and exhale gently. Inhale slowly through your nostrils, count to 4, and pause for a moment. Next, breathe out through your mouth for a count of 6. Reiterate. And reiterate. Seems straightforward, doesn't it? However, this transcends mere relaxation. This is a secret formula for enhancing your physical and mental well-being. The gentle, steady rhythm of your breath engages the parasympathetic nervous system, akin to turning a dial to soothe the turmoil. Unbeknownst to you, every deep breath you take allows your body to relax, your shoulders to ease, and your racing heart to gradually calm. It's not sorcery. It's merely the natural order of things aligning for you. Now, pose a question to yourself. What brings you to consciousness at this hour? Embrace your curiosity. Is your pillow as flat as a pancake, showing signs of wear from years of dedicated use? Or is the blanket ensnared around your legs, trapping you in an awkward knot? Perhaps the room is excessively warm, or even more troubling, uncomfortably chilly. Did someone leave a window ajar, leaving you shivering in the chill of March? These minor disturbances can quietly infiltrate your slumber and deprive you of invaluable rest without your awareness. However, there is an opportunity for action at this very moment. Pause for a moment. Rise and shine, give that pillow a little fluff, smooth out those sheets, and set the thermostat to a cozy 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit, the scientifically proven ideal range for a restful slumber. A glass of water can truly work wonders, even in its simplicity. Dehydration has a subtle way of rousing us in the stillness of night. The main point to remember? Rise up from your despair, refusing to succumb to helplessness and frustration. Seize the reins, no matter how modest the strides. Address the discomforts, soothe your thoughts, and allow your body the opportunity it needs to rejuvenate. These minor adjustments might appear trivial, but believe me, they can create a remarkable impact. It's about liberating yourself from the endless loop of irritation and restoring your tranquility. A peaceful night awaits you, and the initial move toward that is to cease the struggle, seek harmony, and allow your body to perform its inherent functions. 2. Stay hydrated, but do so wisely. Staying hydrated is frequently regarded as a routine chore. It's an action we perform instinctively, without giving it much consideration. However, if we take a moment to reflect, we can see that staying hydrated is a significant form of self-care. It's more than simply consuming water. Nourishing your body is essential, creating harmony within your system, and providing the profound, gentle care that it genuinely requires. Perhaps you've encountered it. Awakening in the stillness of the night, the clock reads 3:47 a.m., an unsettling sensation lingers in the air. Perhaps you rise in the morning with a parched mouth, as though you've been gnawing on cotton throughout the night, or your legs are fidgety and uneasy, unwilling to find peace no matter your efforts. Or perhaps you find yourself lying in bed, feeling an unsettling warmth, even though the room is cool and inviting. It feels as though your body is emitting a quiet signal, but you find it difficult to identify the source of the discomfort. It may not seem serious, yet it carries an unsettling weight. Ah, here lies the true offender. Insufficient hydration. And it's cunning. It hides in the shadows, subtly draining your body's hydration as you rest. And then, upon awakening, it's your body's desperate plea for assistance. The parched sensation lingering in your mouth, the peculiar agitation coursing through your legs, and the disquieting heat enveloping you. Your body is yearning for water, that essential, life-giving fluid it has been deprived of throughout the night. If you're still engaged with this video and appreciate these lessons, kindly drop a 1 in the comments to show me you're still with me. In the heat of those uncomfortable moments, it's simple to forget about hydration. However, let's explore the art of hydrating wisely. In the stillness of the night, the act of quenching thirst becomes more complex than merely downing a glass of water. That won't provide you with the rest and rejuvenation you truly require. Failing to hydrate properly could exacerbate the situation, leaving you feeling even more alert than before. Staying properly hydrated during the night goes beyond simply gulping down a cold glass of water. It's all about being deliberate with your choices, and when you find that balance, your body will reward you by easing you into a serene, uninterrupted slumber. This is the point at which many individuals make mistakes. They extend their hand toward a glass filled with refreshing, ice-cold water. I understand that when the heat is on, the allure of something cold and refreshing is hard to resist. Let me share this. Gulping down something cold from the fridge while you're still groggy is akin to giving your body a jolt of energy. Consider it carefully. You're gently guiding your body towards relaxation, aiming to return to that serene, tranquil state. Then you invigorate it with a chilled beverage, and your body transitions into a different mode. The frigid water crashes over you like a cascade of ice, snapping you from your drowsy stupor, tightening your muscles and clarifying your thoughts when all you desire is to drift back into dreams. Believe me, it's akin to attempting to soothe a child who has been abruptly pulled from a dream, only to find that your efforts only deepen their distress. The chill interferes with your body's innate cadence, complicating the process of unwinding and reaching that blissful state of profound slumber. What you truly require is water that harmonizes with your body's inherent condition. Water at room temperature, or even a bit warm, can be incredibly effective. Drinking water at the perfect temperature envelopes you in a soothing sensation, akin to a warm embrace from within. It's soothing, much like your physique, and it doesn't trigger any distressing responses in your system. Sipping on water at room temperature allows your body to avoid the jolt or strain that cold water can bring. Instead, it embraces the water as if it has long anticipated its arrival. It provides sustenance, rejuvenation, and tranquility. The most exciting aspect? No need to venture into the kitchen for an exquisite beverage. Simply place a small glass or bottle of water on your nightstand. Straightforward and simple. Perfectly designed to provide gentle hydration exactly when you need it. However, the point is this. Sometimes, water just doesn't cut it. If you've been experiencing a heightened sense of restlessness or unease, it's likely that your body has been shedding more than mere moisture during the night. It has been losing essential minerals such as sodium, potassium, and magnesium. These essential electrolytes play a crucial role in maintaining muscle relaxation, stabilizing nerves, and ensuring energy balance. Consider electrolytes as the subtle maestros guiding the symphony of your body's functions. When they find equilibrium, all elements function seamlessly together. However, if your electrolytes are running low, you might find yourself waking up with a sense of dizziness, lightheadedness, or an unusual fatigue, despite having enjoyed a full night of rest. The subtle throb at your temples, the jittery exhaustion coursing through you, and the undeniable awareness that something in your body feels off. Here are some indications that your electrolytes may require an enhancement. Here lies a straightforward yet impactful technique that can transform everything. Rather than opting for plain water, consider enhancing your beverage with a touch of premium sea salt. I'm referring to Celtic or Himalayan salt, quite different from the refined, iodized table salt you typically see in the shaker. The minerals found in these salts are highly bioavailable and can significantly enhance your body's electrolyte balance. A mere sprinkle, just a handful of grains, is all that's required. It's not about bombarding your system with salt, but instead about softly reintroducing the essential minerals your body has depleted during the night. This small change aids in restoring your system without straining your kidneys or forcing your body into overexertion. If salt isn't your preference, that's perfectly fine as well. A dash of vibrant lemon juice can work wonders. Lemon not only infuses your water with a vibrant, zesty taste, but it also boasts a wealth of potassium, an essential mineral that your body desires. Gently take a sip of your water, perhaps with a touch of salt or a splash of lemon juice, and allow it to harmoniously integrate into your being. Take your time with it. Allow your body the grace to fully embrace the hydration, to welcome the sustenance it has longed for. Caring for your body when it needs it most is a profound gesture of self-compassion. The advantages are indeed substantial. The parched feeling in your mouth, the unease stirring within, the tension gripping your legs, all of it starts to dissipate. A sense of equilibrium will gradually restore itself within you, bringing a wave of tranquility and comfort. The gentle feeling of rejuvenation, of becoming more anchored and balanced, is precisely what you grant yourself when you hydrate with intention. Caring for oneself in this manner brings a profound sense of satisfaction. It's straightforward, but remarkably impactful. It goes beyond merely consuming water. It's all about providing your body with the appropriate hydration at the perfect moment, using the ideal ingredients. It's about being present for yourself, particularly in your times of greatest need. As you embrace these subtle actions, such as savoring room-temperature water with a hint of salt or a dash of lemon juice, you're engaging in more than merely quenching your thirst. You are revitalizing your body's inherent equilibrium, providing it with the essential elements required for flourishing. When you find yourself awake in the middle of the night, feeling thirsty or uneasy, take a moment before reaching for the nearest glass. Pause for a moment and reflect on what your body truly desires. Nurture it with the attention it needs, and observe how effortlessly you can drift back into slumber. It's these little gestures of self-appreciation that can change not only your evening but also your entire sense of wellness. Examine your feelings. The clock reads 4:12 a.m., and you find yourself abruptly awake. It's not the usual heaviness that drags you from slumber, nor the irritating sound of an alarm clock blaring. This feels distinct. It carries a weight, an unsettling presence, as if your own body is turning against you, pulling you from the tranquility of your dreams. You lie there, enveloped in darkness, yet the silence feels nearly oppressive at this moment. A heaviness settles upon your chest, accompanied by a restless vibration, an almost tangible discomfort, a nebulous pain that eludes precise expression. It's not tangible, there's no ache, no clear unease, yet something within you feels amiss, like a gentle but relentless pull at your core. Perhaps your thoughts are already engaged, replaying the scenes of yesterday's happenings. Maybe you're revisiting a charged exchange with a friend or partner, or perhaps you're already bracing for an upcoming event that fills you with anxiety or apprehension. Does this resonate with you? You're familiar with that sensation, that instant when your thoughts won't allow you to find peace, when your feelings awaken in the quiet of the night. It's more than the typical sleep issues. There's an underlying essence, a layer you may not have explored previously. That restless, unsettled feeling might be your emotions stirring to life alongside you, serving as a wake-up call for your heart and mind, urging you to focus on something that remains unresolved. In the realm of traditional Chinese medicine, there exists a profound connection between emotions and the health of particular organs. For example, the lungs are frequently linked to emotions such as sadness, grief, and stress. When you rise in those quiet early hours, burdened by a heavy heart, restless, or just feeling out of sorts, it may not be mere chance. Your body might be signaling that there's something brewing just below the surface. A thought that your mind has been too occupied to recognize throughout the day. It feels like a gentle nudge from within, urging you to acknowledge the lingering feelings, the weight you bear that calls for your attention. The quiet of the night invites your body to surface these feelings, urging you to pay attention. It may be easy to dismiss for a time, yet your body persistently seeks to convey its messages through subtle, occasionally disruptive signals, such as rousing you at 4 a.m., when the world is hushed, and your thoughts are compelled to pay attention. Perhaps it's a burden you've held onto for days, weeks, or even years. It could be lingering sorrow or mourning, an absence that you haven't completely released. It might stem from the pressures of employment, familial obligations, or the weight of everyday responsibilities. Matters that burden you, yet you set them aside due to the lack of time to confront them. Perhaps it's the message you left unsent or the disagreement that lingered without closure. Whatever it may be, your body senses its presence, hidden just below the surface, even as your mind attempts to conceal it. In the stillness of the world, when the clamor of everyday existence fades away, those emotions can no longer remain concealed. In the quiet stillness of dawn, your body compels you to face them, thrusting them into your awareness regardless of your preparedness. Within the domain of contemporary science, this concept resonates, albeit not necessarily in identical terms. Research indicates that emotional strain and stress can significantly interfere with your sleep patterns. It's not merely the inability to drift into slumber, rather, your body remains in an elevated state of vigilance, even when it ought to be at rest. Interestingly, the peak of this stress often occurs in the early morning hours, as your mind navigates through the emotional baggage of the previous day, regardless of your awareness. The feelings you've buried beneath the hustle and bustle of daily life emerge, intensified by the stillness and solitude. Have you ever observed how your troubles appear magnified when you're wide awake at 3 or 4 a.m.? Your thoughts seem to magnify them, rendering them more daunting, more impossible to conquer than they appeared the previous night. Your mind is sifting through the myriad of unresolved issues, the emotional burdens you've been shouldering without awareness, now converging upon you. What do you do when you find yourself wide awake in the middle of the night, feeling an overwhelming heaviness on your chest, with emotions that feel too vast to contain? It's crucial not to remain passive while they expand uncontrollably. Do not allow the stillness of the night to cultivate your fears and anxieties. Resist the urge to let your mind descend into a chaotic whirlwind of uncertainties and self-doubt. Instead, pause for a moment to reflect on your inner self. Gently rise, placing a pillow for support, and take a moment to embrace the stillness around you as you breathe deeply. If you're still engaged with this video and appreciate the lessons shared, I would love for you to leave a comment below to let me know you're still with me. It may seem a bit awkward initially, but take a moment to reflect. What thoughts are occupying my mind at this very moment? What burden do I bear that keeps me from finding peace? These are not inquiries that demand immediate responses. It's not about rushing to a solution immediately. It's about recognizing that a feeling is awakening within you and allowing it to emerge. This straightforward gesture of acknowledgement holds immense power as it disrupts the pattern of overlooking the messages your heart and mind are conveying. If you feel at ease, take a pen and some paper, and jot it down. There's no need to stress about understanding it immediately. Allow the words to pour out, regardless of whether they appear unfinished, chaotic, or unclear. It's irrelevant whether you express something as straightforward as, "I'm upset with Jen," or, "I long for how things once were." Or perhaps it's something more elusive, "Why do I experience such a profound sense of solitude?" Let your thoughts flow freely onto the page. The aim in this moment is not to find a solution, but to free it from your thoughts. Putting it on paper transforms that inner turmoil into something you can see and touch. It doesn't have to be flawless, and it definitely doesn't have to be tidy. This is all about allowing yourself the room to navigate your emotions, to articulate them, so they don't remain confined within you, expanding and demanding attention with every fleeting second. By merely recognizing your feelings, you begin to diminish the control these emotions hold over you. You start to take charge, not of the issue at hand, but of your reaction to it. You've embarked on a journey to lighten the weight of whatever is troubling your mind at night. In that instant, the journey of healing has already begun. It's not necessary to possess every answer or an impeccable strategy for resolution. At times, simply recognizing the depth of your feelings, allowing them the freedom to exist, and releasing them from your mind can hold more strength than any quick fix. It's a time for kindness towards oneself, a gentle nudge that you are worthy of feeling, processing, and healing, not merely when it suits you, but particularly when the stillness of the night compels you to confront what you've been sidestepping. So the next time that restless feeling awakens in the night, embrace it instead of fleeing. Embrace it fully. Allow it to lead you to the tranquility and understanding that you are worthy of. 4. Embrace softness, rejuvenate your being. Once more, the clock strikes 4:23 a.m. You turn over, your eyes wide, fixated on the clock's harsh, judgmental light. You attempt to shift, drawing the blankets nearer, yet they only wrap themselves more tightly around you, a chaotic knot that reflects the turmoil in your thoughts. Each restless movement offers no solace, merely amplifying the sense of irritation. What's stopping you from simply drifting off to sleep? Why does it seem as though your body is resisting the very thing it craves the most? It's an emotion you recognize deeply. The relentless ticking of the clock taunts you, reverberating through your unsettled thoughts. Time feels like it's crawling, and the more you attempt to remain motionless, the more your body protests against it. Your neck feels rigid, your legs quiver without restraint, and your thoughts whirl in a ceaseless cycle of irritation and bewilderment. What is preventing me from experiencing tranquility? The reality is this. Remaining stuck on the mattress, wallowing in that uneasy mood, only exacerbates the situation. The harder you push yourself to find sleep, the more entrenched you become in that restless abyss of alertness. You've likely found yourself in this situation before, caught in a loop, experiencing a sense of helplessness and frustration. However, there's a small revelation. There's no need to remain in a rut. Your body is yearning for a rejuvenation, yet it isn't calling for a grueling marathon or a vigorous exercise session. No, what it requires is a gentle, soothing push to release the accumulated tension and return to a state of tranquility. It's an effortless process, so effortless that it nearly seems like a shortcut. Believe me, it truly works. First, let go of the notion that you must remain entirely motionless. Attempting to impose stillness upon a body that is energized feels akin to grasping at water. It simply eludes your grasp. Instead, rise gently to an upright position. No sudden shifts. Simply adjust your stance with care. Lean back against the headboard or let your legs dangle over the edge of the bed if that suits you better. It's essential to allow yourself the freedom to progress. Recognizing that stillness may not be the solution when your body brims with restless energy begins with paying attention to your neck. It's likely that it's confined, rigid from prolonged hours of uncomfortable sleeping postures. Gently rotate your neck. Begin by lowering your chin toward your chest, savoring the soft elongation along your spine. Gently angle your head to the right, allowing your ear to glide down toward your shoulder. Inhale deeply and hold it for a moment. Next, gently release your breath while turning to the left. Do this several times, gradually releasing the tightness in your shoulders as you proceed. The tightness may begin to dissolve, those muscles that have been wound up like a spring, poised to snap, finally starting to let go. This is the body's way of expressing gratitude for finally being heard. Now, let's focus on those shoulders. If you resemble many others, your shoulders might be raised close to your ears, burdened by the day's demands, your concerns, and that seemingly endless list of tasks. Take a deep breath and raise your shoulders toward your ears, as if you're reaching for the ceiling. Next, let them go gently with a quiet breath out. Perform this sequence 3 or 4 times, coordinating each motion with a deep inhalation. Breathe in as you rise, breathe out as you let go. Every time you release, you are reassuring your body that it's permissible to ease its grip. The sounds of cracking or popping that you hear are nothing to be concerned about. They serve as a means for your body to let go of the tension it has accumulated. Trust me, it's a breath of fresh air for your entire being. Now, let's invigorate your circulation. Position yourself at the edge of the bed if you haven't done so already. Consider a soft seated forward fold. Exercise moderation. This is not a yoga class. Gently bend at your hips, allowing your hands to glide down toward your knees or the floor, and linger there for a moment. It feels as though your spine is experiencing a gentle, elongated exhale. Let your muscles unwind and free themselves from any tension accumulated from lying down for an extended period. By promoting circulation to your lower back, you're alleviating that cramped feeling that arises from remaining in one position for extended periods. As you find yourself in that moment, inhale deeply. Breathe in deeply through your nose, then release the air through your mouth, allowing your ribcage to expand and your body to relax with every breath you take. This profound breathing communicates with your nervous system. Everything is fine, we are secure in this place. It's a call for your body to release the tension that has accumulated over the course of the day. At last, release that pent-up energy. Raise one leg at a time, nothing too extravagant, just a gentle shake. Picture yourself flicking droplets off your feet after a refreshing dip in the water. It might seem a bit absurd, but believe me, it's effective. That twitchy, restless energy has been bottled up for far too long. Take a moment for each leg, allowing the tightness to melt away from your calves and thighs. If your legs have been fidgeting with that restless energy, here's a method to soothe them. Cold hands or feet can indicate that your circulation may require some attention. When your limbs are cold, it can be challenging for your entire body to find ease. Rub your hands together briskly as if igniting a flame, then gently cradle them over your feet to provide a touch of warmth. It's an easy, straightforward solution, yet it can significantly impact your ability to unwind and return to a peaceful state. Do you want to know something? This is supported by scientific evidence. Studies indicate that warming your hands and feet can help your body drift off to sleep more quickly. Your body's core temperature decreases right before sleep, and warm extremities facilitate that process. A warm hand or foot serves as a gentle cue to your brain, indicating that it's time to unwind. These subtle, soothing motions might appear trivial, yet they serve as a gentle nudge to your body, encouraging it to relax, to shed the stress it has clung to, and to release the tension that has been disrupting your rest. Embrace this 1-minute reset as a precious opportunity, allowing your body to express its gratitude in return. 5. Ease your mind with soothing sounds. There you are, gazing at the ceiling at 3:58 a.m., as if your thoughts have chosen this moment to embark on an endless race. Ideas are bouncing around like ping-pong balls within your mind. Did I secure the door? What's the significant meeting scheduled for tomorrow? What was I thinking when I said that absurd thing back in 2019? You attempt to convince yourself to unwind, yet the harder you strive to quiet your thoughts, the more the clamor intensifies. Awake and ensnared, you find yourself spiraling through a relentless maze of thoughts, yearning for a fleeting moment of tranquility, yet here you remain, ensconced in your own mind. The gentle embrace of slumber seems like a far-off fantasy. Does that resonate with you? I'm certain it resonates with me, and I imagine it does for many of you as well. If you're still engaged with this video and appreciate the lessons shared, kindly drop a 3 in the comments to show me you're still with me. When your thoughts race like this, attempting to calm them is as futile as trying to control a whirlwind with a flimsy piece of paper. It's truly exasperating, wouldn't you agree? However, the reality is, it doesn't need to unfold like that. A simple trick, a calming solution, that demands no willpower whatsoever. There's no longer a need for inner conflict. Simply harness the potential of sound. I assure you, the perfect sound can act as a soothing, tender touch that guides your wandering thoughts back to a serene rest. Put your phone aside. It's easy to get lured in, particularly in this era of constant scrolling, but that's a snare. The exhilarating surge you experience from endless scrolling only intensifies your mind's restless energy, pulling you further from the embrace of sleep. Instead, let's concentrate on some auditory pathways that will assist you in unwinding and slipping into slumber, quicker than you can utter, insomnia, be gone. At the top of the list is pink noise. Chances are, you're familiar with white noise. Imagine the static sound of a television tuned to an empty channel. It's akin to a comforting layer of noise, yet, if we're truthful, it can come across as somewhat jarring. Pink noise is the softer, more soothing relative that craves a peaceful slumber. Envision the soothing melody of rain softly drumming against your window, the gentle whisper of the wind weaving through the trees, or the steady rise and fall of ocean waves. There's a certain calmness that emanates from these sounds, wouldn't you agree? It resembles a soothing melody from the natural world. The distinction between pink and white noise may be nuanced, yet it holds significant importance. Pink noise gently mutes the sharper tones, enveloping you in a comforting and tranquil embrace of sound. What is the reason behind this functioning? Research indicates that pink noise aligns seamlessly with the natural cadence of your brainwaves, gently guiding them into the slower frequencies associated with deep, restorative sleep. A 2017 study from Northwestern University revealed that pink noise not only enhances sleep quality but also boosts memory retention the following day. Can you envision rising from slumber invigorated, your thoughts unclouded, prepared to embrace the day ahead? It transforms everything. I always have a compact speaker or a saved pink noise track at my disposal. Maintain a gentle volume, just a murmur, allowing the soothing, consistent cadence of rain or ocean waves to wash over your mind, creating a tranquil fog of serenity. If pink noise doesn't resonate with you, or if you're seeking a more structured experience, consider trying a brief sleep meditation instead. We're not discussing lengthy Zen marathons, just a quick 5 to 10 minute session to help you get comfortable. Imagine a serene voice, reminiscent of a comforting presence, guiding you softly through a relaxation exercise. Begin by concentrating on your breath, then gradually ease each section of your body, starting from your toes and progressing up to your ankles, calves, and beyond. It resembles a soothing tale for adults, a gentle retreat from the clamor of everyday life. What's the most exciting aspect? It functions by providing your mind with a straightforward, nearly monotonous activity, one that is so soothing and repetitive that it exhausts your thoughts and prevents them from descending into anxiety. The voice serves as your anchor, guiding you away from the noise of your thoughts and leading you back to your sanctuary, your place of comfort. No need to install any elaborate applications for this. It's astonishing the number of free resources available on platforms like YouTube or through podcasts. Be sure to steer clear of those featuring abrupt advertisements or jarring introductions. It's essential to have a peaceful environment when you're seeking some downtime. Try it out in advance, discover one that speaks to you, and maintain a gentle volume. Just enough to catch your attention, but not enough to startle you from your slumber. Allow the voice to lead you, softly and gradually, away from the turmoil of your thoughts and towards a serene, tranquil slumber. Isn't it incredible how something as ordinary as sound can completely change the atmosphere of your evening? The next time you find yourself alert in the stillness of the night, consider experimenting with these techniques. I've discovered that they are incredibly effective, soothing the mind and guiding you directly into the restful slumber you truly deserve. It's akin to offering your mind a respite, a small escape from the chaos of everyday life. Believe me, you are worthy of it. As we conclude today's conversation, I would like to pause and consider the insights we've uncovered together. We've explored the profound link that exists between our feelings and our physical being. The stillness of early morning hours often uncovers truths we may be reluctant to face or acknowledge. We've discovered that rather than allowing those emotions to linger, we can pause to reflect, jot down our thoughts, and let go of those burdensome feelings. This practice is straightforward yet impactful, capable of transforming our approach to stress, sadness, and emotional overwhelm. I'm eager to hear your thoughts. What is one insight from this video that you plan to apply in your own life? Is it a moment of self-reflection when you find yourself awake in the middle of the night? Or perhaps it's just the straightforward act of putting your feelings into words to understand them better. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. I would be eager to know what strikes a chord with you. If you found this video enjoyable, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for additional insights and practical advice. Your encouragement is invaluable to us. Stay safe, and I look forward to our next video together.